Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium here, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in everyone. So all of my readings are timeless, know that, but it's more fun to catch them in real time as I do connect with cosmic energies. I'm going to be letting you know what we're connecting with. And especially this is going to be a full moon reading for our May full moon that is just in 48 hours on the 23rd of May, right? But you can catch this at any time, but these are definitely the energies that are coming through. This is going to be a really big full moon for releasing and letting go of toxic and karmic relationships, situations, people, whether this is friends, family, loved ones. And maybe this transformation, this letting go is going to be like internal transformation, a letting go of cycles, a letting go of how you may be not standing up for yourself and being protective. Imposing boundaries and things like that. Because it's interesting, right? As I do my readings in threes, right? So I always say you could take a look at the previous readings. So the first two readings earlier, I did tarot with the Gothic Oracle. And we were getting valor coming out in there. And this is a time to stand up for yourself. There may be a battle, right? And we were getting the Fire Dragon. Which is about having protection. For some of you, this has to do with your throat chakra. I felt my throat chakra starting to get attacked there, right? But I feel it's you, right? It's like woundings that you've been holding back, right? Some sort of inner child wounding, I feel, has been holding back your throat chakra from you expressing what you truly feel, right? Or need to say, or there's something, but there's this balancing of feminine and masculine energies that are really turning you into a powerhouse is what I'm getting here, right? So with this reading, anyway, if you want to find out more about the Gothic Oracle, take a look at the previous readings. So with this one, I was guided to the Witching Hour deck, right, that I got from May here. And it has all the different moon energies. It's really embodying a lot of the triple moon goddess energies, the different stages and cycles. For some of you, you're going through a shift. It was like I was in this maiden energy, and it was like I shifted over into this motherly energy. And although I've been a mother for, geez, my daughter's turning 18 this year, so almost 18 years, right? So, but it was like, for a moment when I was meditating on the energy, it was like I was like shifting from maiden to mother, right? And I was like, what? Why am I shifting? But then I realized that, you know, I'm connecting with the energies that are surrounding me. So for some of you, like, you're going through that next big phase, that next big shift, or maybe you're going from the mother to the maiden. Wait, to the mother, all right, maiden, mother, crone, right? Wise woman. Maybe you're shifting over to the wise woman. Now, I know there's ages, right, that are put, like, you could take a look at the different series of ages. But for some of you, like, they're letting me know, too, it could be levels of the mind, consciousness levels. For some of you, because it's not always age, right? Is our soul, right, is, you know, our age is but a physical number that we've put here on these timelines. But for some of you, like, you're tapping into ancient knowledge. It's like for some of you, you could be very, very young. You could even be, hold on, guys, I'm working, quiet please. You could even be very young, like maiden energy, like maiden age, right? Like in your 20s, but you're awakening knowledge of the wise woman. Like, you're realizing that your soul is wise, right? But I'm feeling like you're unlocking something, right? You've healed some sort of wounding. She's holding your heart in her hands. Like, you've healed some sort of inner trauma that unlocked these gifts, right? And you're getting ready to unlock so much prosperity. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, you had people that were playing on your woundings, that were holding things back. So I'm getting at is there's this major, like, leveling up transformation that I feel, right? Because I was like, am I the mother, or am I going to wise woman? Like, no, like, I'm only 38. Like, no, I'm not close to the wise woman age or whatever, right? But I'm getting like this has to do with intellect, intelligence, right? Is I always say that, like, I'm 33. That's the age that, like, I'm at, right? it just did. I'm ascended master, but as many times as I incarnate or whatever, I'm 33, right? Like that's the age that I feel, my soul feels, whatever, like that's it, right? You know, anyway, so there's that. No. All right, so anyway, this is definitely going in alignment with that, but this deck that I got, right, is it really embraces the feminine energy, is the moon's that very feminine energy, divine feminine. I mean, you could be a masculine watching this reading, but I always project my readings towards like divine feminine collective, but there's going to be all sorts of inspirational, you know, stuff that comes out of this, right? But this, you know, but moon energy always gets you into your feminine side, feeling your emotions and feelings, right? And the heightened psychic abilities and skills that come out around the full moons. Right, okay, I'm gonna shut my door. Hopefully I don't get too hot in here. So like what I was reading like in the beginning, right? Like I've already pulled 3 cards that we're gonna go over. Okay, but see, the maiden, the mother, and the crone, the 3 faces of the goddess, right? So for those of you who walk the neo-pagan path, a modern religious movement that seeks to incorporate beliefs of religious practices from traditions outside the main worlds of religion and worship the gods of the olds. We are no strangers to the indoctrination, teachings, and civilizations of the triple goddess. The goddess is viewed as the triune of the maiden, the mother, and the crone, which symbolizes separate stages of a feminine life cycle and which align with the phases of the lunar moon cycle. It is 3 separate earthly stages that are worshipped in one feminine divine being, the goddess. The maiden aspect of the goddess aligns with the beginning of the lunar moon cycle during the crescent of the waxing moon. The goddess is the form that crescents the continuation of the life and the repeating in endless cycles of birth, rebirth in the body and soul. And the maiden is associated with the qualities of adolescence, innocence, and self-confidence. Right? Wow. So what they were getting me too is like, I was getting into reading the other day that for some of you, like you went through like a big transformation of like an ego death, like you've went through it 7 times or something with 7s and the 7 deadly sins and something like that. Like you've been rebirth, reborn, like you went through this major transformation, right? And what really guided me to this deck, as we might even see this card come out, is they have it pictured here in the box, the breaking of the illusions. Like, do you see that? Where it's like her mask is coming off. Like, for some of you, like, you're realizing that you were wearing a mask, right? And I was playing with the Witch's Oracle earlier, too, and I got the Hippogriff. I hope I'm saying that right. But it's where, like, you're being very awkward and people are noticing it. Like, you need to be your true, authentic self. Because there's some of you, like, you were not being your true authentic self, right? You were cloaking your own energy out of some sort of fear, right? For some of you, it's not even this lifetime, it's past life, right? Like, I've realized that there's been a lot of like things that have been holding me back from past life, right? Because I know that, like, you know, just like getting into the esoteric, right? And getting into spells and things like that. Like, I know that I was, my life was taken, let's say that. I was put imprisoned and all sorts of stuff for using my magical skills and abilities, right? And tapping into this stuff. So in this lifetime, it's like I need to be more secretive and private about it, things like that. Like it takes a lot because I know that it's past traumas, right? And stuff. Wow. So anyway, like, so for some of you, like, you're clearing out a lot of previous traumas that were blocking you when you're fully stepping into your power. And then I've been getting bestowed upon like the wand being handed down, the amulet I was getting to. For some of you, like, you're being gifted with something, so you're getting new psychic abilities and skills. All right, so for some of you, like, this had to do with unlocking your throat chakra, right? Standing up for your belief systems. Okay, so let's get into the 3 cards then that I pulled out. So protection, what's coming out, and where was it? Oh, I put it behind. So where was I getting with this one? So this one is featuring the wolf moon, but it's associated with protection. So as the mother in this card has an instinct to protect her child that is in her womb, it is time to look into yourself and see what may need protecting, both physical and spiritual. Because there's some of you, it's like you're getting ready to birth something, right? And I was getting to, like, with the mother, the dragon card, and the Gothic oracle, it was like you're getting ready to birth something. You're protecting something. For some of you, you may be getting ready to birth a child, right? Because I've been getting this cleansing energy too. But it might not be a child. It could literally be like birthing a project or birthing something, right? But you're being very protective of it. You're getting ready to emerge, right? It's such a powerful card. And it's like, you know that it's time, right? But maybe you need to stand up for your beliefs. That, like, you're embodying, I feel, the energy of the wolf, right? I was getting the power of 3 too with the wolf cards of the Gothic oracle. There's something to do with that. You're really embodying the strength. For some of you, this is like you coming together with 3 others, or the power of 3, okay? Or you're just embodying all this energy. Maybe somebody is completely transformed into a goddess, like with the triple moon. Like, maybe you're accessing all parts of it, right? Even though they you know, maybe most only obtain it like through certain times, but it's like somebody's like amped up the process. I'm getting like timeline jumping, leaping, like quantum leaping, like somebody's like fully transformed into this goddess and embodies like all 3, depending on whatever age you're at. Wow. You're exceeding more than just the earthly realms. Wow. Okay. All right. So with this card too, it says, meditate on what in your life may need protection. Is there a loved one who finds themselves in an unsafe position? Maybe you're needing to defend and stand up for your children or something too, because it was also about a mother will go to extreme strengths to defend their children, right? It is more about yourself and your spirit being wary of how you have treated yourself in a specific situation. So it's bringing it back to you. Use your intuition to guide you into a direction of how you could protect yourself and others. For some of you, it may be both. Right? I know sometimes, like, you know, like, I know, like, it was really a wounding, like, my mother had, like, she was abused when she was a child, and in this lifetime, like, or in her adult life, like, she cowered down to abuse and would run away, walk away from physical trauma. So, like, she let me and my brother get physically abused and things like that because she couldn't stand up for it. So it created an even bigger wound that she couldn't stand up and stop it. You know, so maybe forgiveness is needed or something, but you're needing to really, and see, it was like generational curse things too that you're overcoming, that you're standing up for, using your intuition to guide you into the direction. So definitely go within to find out what that may look like for you. Okay. But I'm telling you, somebody's getting ready to birth like a baby. Someone's getting ready to get pregnant, is pregnant, or is birthing a business, or maybe it's both, okay? Look, she's holding a baby. She's holding her tummy. All right. I'm sorry. I love babies. All right. So, let go. It is time to let go. Here I painted a mother breaking away from her past self, as represented in the shadow of herself fading behind her. Okay. This is something about setting your inner child free for sure. Here I painted a mother breaking away from her past self, as represented in the shadow of herself fading behind her. This mother is letting go of the past and everything that haunts her soul so she can move forward with the child that is inside her. Wow, because you know, if you have any woundings, right, in your DNA in your body, and then you make a child, that child's got those woundings, right? They do. And especially the state that you're in and your pregnancy plays a big factor, right? Okay, so for some of you, like, you don't realize you're healing the child that's either about to grow. Some of you are being purified before you have a child. Wow. So it's really imperative that you go through this healing at this time to be cleansed, because you're preparing to have a child. For others of you, like, you can cleanse yourself while growing this child, right? Or it's you healing you. Like I said, for some of you, you're healing the trauma that you inherited from your mother. Okay, so you're breaking generational curses, wounds, all sorts of stuff that your mother couldn't clear. Okay. So it's time to let go of the past and haunted you to this point. Yeah, I didn't read this. Sorry. It is time to let go of the past that has haunted you to this point. That is the person you used to be. And even though that is your old self that allowed you to be that person you are today, you are no longer that individual. Because somebody has went through a major transformation, right? This card can also represent that now is the perfect opportunity to release a negative factor in your life. This could be a person or a habit that harms your happiness or sense of self. Think about what you need to set free. Wow, that's very beautiful. See, so there's something about protection and letting go. And I told you there's something with protecting the wound. For some of you, yeah, these woundings, like the devil's been, dark forces have been coming at you due to inner child woundings, right? And you're trying to birth and create something, right? Oh my gosh, nuh-uh. This is the third confirmation somebody's having a baby. Look at this. She's holding her tummy again. Oh my gosh. I'm getting it's like both. Someone's getting like a baby, abundance, like a business. What? I mean, take it however you feel it fitting. I read collectively, but boom, boom, boom. This is 3. I told you there's something with the power of 3 here. What? Oh my gosh. What just fell on the floor? Did I have another card in the book? Yeah, 1, 2. Hold on. Or did I knock this one down? What is this? Transform. I don't even know where this one came from. Did it fall out of the book? I don't know. Did you see me drop it? Because I just pulled these 3. And self-healing is up. Okay, it don't matter anymore. Spirit come through, baby. Look. Transform. Wow. Okay. Where do I go? Let's go to prosperity. All right. So, wow. Abundance is coming. Yeah, you know, I used to always say, too, the dragon realm protects your abundance, right? For some of you, like, you're getting ready to go through a wealth transfer. You're getting ready to get transfer from, like, a previous lifetimes, like, coming in, like, ancestral inheritance. Like, you don't realize, like, your wealth can get transferred through lives, right? And it's like your ancestors, the dragon realm, they protect these things, right, from coming through. So prosperity is here. So let's see. So a full crow moon is associated with prosperity. As the mother in this card is loving and is waiting for a successful and auspicious birth, she is surrounded by bees who are bringers of good luck and abundance. There's something with the bees too, and I've been getting a lot of hexagon symbols and something with the abundance of bees and the fertility. Wow. I'm going to be doing like a separate reading with the bees too. And one of the decks that I'm getting too, that I have in my wait list, right? It's got something with bees and abundance and goddesses and all right. Anyway. The rounded blooms of peonies that lie upon her lap is a sign of wealth and is an omen of good fortune and a blessed life. Reflect on the prosperous things and events that have happened to you within your lifetime. Focus on successful things that have transpired. There may be a marital or spiritual things, but what aspects make your soul feel untouchable and fulfilled? What is getting you a new apartment? Was it getting that new apartment? Was it your partner's promotion at the work that allowed you to quit your job to pursue an unusual career that you have always wanted to do? Like, you know, too, like, you get blessed through people, right? Like, things don't often come as you think. A lot of times you get blessed through people. Like, I can't tell you how many times, like, I get blessed through people. The divine, because I don't always see the way, right? So it's like, I might not be able to figure something out, but then something happens, right? Just like my children, they get blessed so much through their friends. Like, they may want to experience a certain thing or go to a theme park or go somewhere fun, and I may not be able to provide it for them, and then all of a sudden their friends having a birthday there and getting them their ticket and sending them there. And I've just seen so much stuff happen, right? Where it's just like gifted, like so much stuff is like coming together, right? Wow, this is very beautiful. So, and too, like, for some of you, like, you've had like these curses and these things like that have been blocking you, but you know, like it may feel like for you that like you get missed, like because it's this mindset, it's this programming that happened that's encoded in your DNA. That's why there's this major change, right? I've been getting a lot of prosperity and miracle healings, and a lot of different frequencies have been coming through. I've also been getting about EFT tapping, different things you can trigger and try to get these things out of your DNA and out of your maybe somebody's recently like let go, broken, and has shedded something. You've elevated above to where these curses, these blockages aren't going to be able to affect you anymore. So just focus on successful things that have happened. It's all about just reprogramming the mind. And that's kind of what you do. You change your thought process when you're doing the different tappings. And it can reprogram and retrain your brain, right? So focus on successful things that have transpired, right? Yeah, I read the card, right? Beautiful. Okay. So this is definitely a time. See, she looks like she's meditating too, relaxed energy, right? So they want you in this relaxed state, and then we'd seen this self-healing. So you have the power to heal your own heart, right? Wow. Okay. All right, so the last card that we're going to take a look at here is Transform. If you like this deck too, keep an eye out for the witching hour. When you see the witching hour readings, right, I'll be pulling on these, right? And the beginning, there's definitely a new beginning emerging here. Wow, and it's like she's got like the sun and the moon. Somebody is definitely balanced out, right? And because they're extremely powerful. You're definitely being gifted abundance. You're being like, look at that. She looks like she's like setting herself free, right? You transformed with something here. All right. I keep seeing this Justice too, number 30. It falls right under the Let It Go, right? We were right here. And then I had the Blue Moon card come out earlier. It's right in between the two. All right, so this is definitely like your Justice. All right, so Transform. The maiden is depicted on this card and breaking out from a cocoon, transmuted from her past experiences. Her chest bears mastectomy scars. Oh, so maybe somebody is a survivor of breast cancer or something, or went through some sort of surgery, right? Her chest bears these scars showing beauty and resilience after a traumatizing event in her life. Or maybe you've just went through some sort of traumatizing event, right? So this is the time of dramatic change in yourself, whether it be a state of mind or a state of being, or both. Maybe you have become idle in your life without drive or purpose, and you need a fresh start. Perhaps you have been allowing a toxic relationship to continue with a friend or a partner that you should have ended a while ago. What? Oh my gosh. What have I been saying in my readings like all week? For a lot of you, like you're breaking free from toxic patterns, relationships, people that have had strongholds on you. You don't even realize for some of you, like it was attachments that they had that were brought upon the bloodlines, the curses upon your bloodlines, your families. But either way, you're breaking free of that. Wow, now is the time to take that step into the unknown and transform into the new you. And that's all you had to do. You had to heal and let go. Maybe for some of you, it was these poverty, lack mindsets where you were holding on to codependency. You had fear of abandonment. Whatever it is, these woundings, these traumas, it's like you took them on, but it's like your mother had them. So they were encoded in your DNA. Like she wasn't strong enough to break the strongholds of like that curse, right? But it's like, but you are. So I'm getting somebody is like breaking free, right? Like you're knowing your worth, your boundaries, right? And with valor, like you're really going to have to stand up. This isn't something where you can just walk away from it. Like you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to speak up, impose those boundaries, command the universe. But then it's like, whoa, like you're embodying like all this power and this energy, and it's like your ancestors, like you're breaking these curses, you're setting your family free, you're setting yourself free, you're setting your inner child free. oh my gosh. And for doing that, like, you don't even know the new beginnings, the abundance, the prosperity, like this like generational wealth is coming through to you because you broke the curses. So it's like everything that it's like your family was building, it's like all of that just like went into like a jar, like it's like all of the work that you do, like I'm getting like a wealth transfer. For some of you, people that were stealing and siphoning, whatever this curse was doing, like it's being reversed, you know? So it's like these people that were benefiting off of like your family members, your ancestors, all of the work that they were putting in that they weren't getting paid for, like that's all coming to you, and it's like it's being taken and siphoning, like it's like reverse the sender, like it all has to come back to you. And baby, with curses and spell work, it comes back like tenfold, baby. I'm talking about like millionaire, billionaire type of like timeline you're going to. Like if you don't come from a family of millionaires and billionaires, like you about to be the first millionaire, billionaire within your family bloodlines. And it's all because you broke this curse. What? Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. So yeah, you better be protecting this. This is protecting you. So be careful of any more darkness that's coming your way, because they don't want this wealth transfer to happen for you. No, they don't, right? Because all these people or whatever, whoever did, oh my gosh, like these people might not be here anymore, because I'm getting like this is like a curse from like a long time ago, but their bloodlines, their family's still here, and now it's going to be reversed. So there's going to be other people that are going down in poverty, that are going to be losing everything for you to elevate up. But you know what? It's justice, baby, and it's right in time for you to get it all. Wow, I love this. Well, that was the reading I had. It's definitely not for everybody, but it's for somebody here. You are guided here. You know, you are not subscribed to me, yeah, and you came in alignment. This is your reading. This is your energetic frequency. That's how you aligned with me. So definitely subscribe. Find out more. Love and light to all of you. Bye.